can't believe how bad the sun is today, but I'm loving the weather.
That's what I tried to tell him.
Would you, James, please? Isn't that thing a bear to take apart? Yeah, I felt like an ass after I gave that guy that McRib, but I really thought he needed it. And he's like, "What you got?"
Yeah, go back the other way. All right, let's see if it'll loosen now.
Golly, it sounds like Jingle Bells.
Jingle bearings.
You may need to look into that.
No, but this is definitely counting as my shoulders today.
James.
Sure.
There you go, James. Oh, you son of a bitch. Come on, bitch. Cameron said become a machinist, and those suck and they have a shit ton. Yeah, well, let's try holding it. Can you pick it up?
Oh, man.
You got both started, James?
Yeah, bud.
Well, we're back out here working on the dozer. Getting ready to put hopefully get the chains and the pads put on today. And top rollers. We bought this D4H, got a pretty good deal on. Engine's really good shape. Really not very many hours, but the chain was wore out and some of the bottom rollers were bad. But we was gonna wait a couple of years, but right after we bought it, we found a guy dismantling a 4H that only had 100 hours on the undercarriage. It had caught fire. And y'all saw us replace the bottom rollers. Those bottom rollers where they bolt in, it goes through into a dead spot inside the roller carrier. The ends of them bolts rust up. A lot of guys break them off getting them out, but they didn't break any off. But as it pulls that rusted end through, it messes the threads up. So we chased all the threads and everything, and all the rollers went on pretty nice. Most of them were wore out. A couple of them were okay, but they were getting pretty bad. We'll try to tackle this top roller today. They when they installed this one, you can see that it's misaligned. This back shaft back here is supposed to be flush. I think what they did is one of those duo rubber seals right in here, and there's supposed to be a couple dowels in there to offset that, and they've got it flush. So you can see how much further over this one more than this one. That probably made that chain run pretty bad. But the donor dozer, this duo holder right here, was getting pretty rusted. We're hoping this holder's good. Of course, the roller on it was really good. We rebuilt it at the shop, and on the donor dozer, it's like they didn't take this shaft off. I don't think they could get it off, so they rebuilt it on the dozer, and it's hard to assemble that duo rubber seal back there on the dozer, and one of the rubbers is bad, so hopefully one of them's good in here. If not, we'll head to Cleveland's. But we got new idlers for it too, but these idlers, they replaced the idlers and chains at one point, so I think they might be okay on this. But I'll show you those dual, I think it's duo rubber. You see them a lot in the undercarriage, or I'm sorry, the final drives, to seal final drives. But they got a miniature version on this top roller. The actual moving part of the seal is 2 mating pieces of steel, just like like I said, in a final drive, and then got this big rubber cushiony O-ring, provides spring to push on that. Got one on each side, and then they assembled that on that other dozer, and I'm pretty sure they got it wrong because one of them was pinched. This one here's pinched pretty bad. They all still have pretty good flex, but we disassembled these, and everything's really nice inside. But I'm pretty sure this was all new, had less than 100 hours on it, but either they didn't replace these or couldn't get them off. But we beat these up a little bit trying to get them off the donor. Cameron loaded them up in the lathe and squared them back up. There was a little bit mushroom there. Hopefully it'll come off ours a little better, and when we get them off, hopefully we'll have one good rubber in there. But I'll post this video and then maybe punch a little bit more later. But we'll also go try to change the oil in the final drives. We changed the transmission and everything. All the fluids are new in it except for the final drives. Try to get that today and get these on.
We are now experiencing what the W on the oil is for.
Alright, we got her collapsed all the way. We had it collapsed a little bit to get the rollers out. We got it all the way now. We're going to try to get the track separated. This one's got one of the shark tooth master links on it, so we don't have to beat out a pin. But got 2 bolts off, but the other's the head's 2 rounded off. So we're going to get the torches out here and cut them off. Alright, come back to the shop so we can press this in. Those Duro rings were in pretty good shape, so we had to put a lot of pressure on it to get them in there, which is good. But looking back, maybe we should have just bought a new one, but it's 600 bucks for both sides. But everything was in really good shape in there. This clip was missing off of the donor, so all the oil leaked out, but bearings were still good shape. The Duro O-rings on ours was in really good shape, so we used them. We're gonna fill it up with oil now. All right, we're back out here at the track. But didn't get out here till noon yesterday, but we did get quite a bit done. Got the rear idler replaced there, and we got the top roller of the carrier torn off, and we got that part off we needed to hold the Duo O-rings seals together. I think what took us the longest is on these, you know, the spring is encased in oil, and you had to pump that oil out, and they had way overfilled it, and it was nice and thick because of all the grease they'd pumped in it over the years. But pumped all that oil out. Front idlers, they look really good. I think they had replaced them. Plenty of wear left on them. Bearings felt good. But the rear one here, I showed you a video of it yesterday. Hopefully get a little more done today. We got out here a little bit earlier, and James should be out here to help us too. Put him to work.
Rusted.
Yeah, everything's still lined up. We got one low spot. Yeah, you're good. Keep going. Hold it right there. Oh, that's good. You need the pry bar, James? Oh! Oh. Now stop right there.
Yeah, now it's not.
Yeah, no, it was kind of fucked up because we thought we got what we.
probably good right there.
Pick that up or something.
Alright.
Along on the bottom, right?
Yep. Alright, it's looking pretty good. Got this right side done completely. Ready to go. And got everything buckled up on the left side. Got all the oil out of it. We're missing one part for the top roller for the carrier, but we left it loose. You're supposed to be able to throw a jack underneath there and get it in. Cleveland Brothers should have it. We need that one little clip that was missing on the other side. It was rusted off on this one. But yeah, new chains, new pads, all bottom rollers new. There was only one bad idler, so we got some extra idlers.